Okay, it says we're live. I'm going to double check everything and make sure we're actually live and that's not lying to me. How dare it? Make sure everything's working. Cool. It looks like it's good. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes, and I am here as part of the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K subs marathon. Say that 100 times fast. Holy crap. That is a mouthful. I'm going to go ahead and get started by saying I apologize ahead of time for a couple of different things. First, if I sound funny or if I just randomly start coughing, I'm sorry. I have been sick all week and I am finally getting over it. This illness has been like the past couple ones where it's been a heavy duty cold in the fact that I start with a very, very sore throat and then the sore throat goes away and my nose just drains for like 3 days straight. And now I'm in the coughing stage. Why none of this can all happen at the same time and I can just get over it, I don't know. But that's how my body works. So I'm officially near the end of being sick. But if my voice sounds funny, it's because I've had no voice for like the past day and a half and I'm coughing because of it. So, anyways. And then the second thing is that if you've been here before and you don't recognize the background, I am actually at work and I had to clock out for this because I screwed up with signing up for this marathon. And in my head, I was like, oh, I'll sign up for Saturday's slot. I signed up for Friday into Saturday's slot, which means I am actually working tonight. So I'm at work. It's a different background. It's all good. But I have actually missed 99.9% of this marathon because I've been sick. And it's great. So let's see who all is here because I guarantee you guys have been here longer than I have. Sam, who actually organized this marathon, was the first person who popped up. She is not here right now because she went to bed, but I have loved being part of this, and I'm very thankful that Sam put this together. I've had so many emails pop into my inbox from various people who are taking part, where they've been chatting with each other, sharing stream links, and all that fun jazz. It's just been a blast, honestly. Stephanie is here, fixed the interior of one of my books. Somehow it was in bold italics. Luckily, no one has purchased the paperback yet. At least you were able to catch it and fix it. Laura was here for a little bit. I'm not certain if you are still here. If you are, but you were about to go to bed. And I wanted to catch you in the comments because I remember you mentioning an anthology submission in another stream. And apparently I misunderstood the way it was going, but we got that fixed out. And that sounds like an interesting anthology piece. And I'm super excited for it. I'm going to keep up with you to find out what goes on with it because I want to know. The Eccentric Raven is here. Hello. You are a new face for me, but I just saw you on Alice's stream, I think. So, yes, I love a good coziness, and I'm not going to lie. I keep telling my husband that when we have our dream home, we will have a fireplace, and I have every intention of sitting in front of the fireplace with our mugs of cocoa because I'm not a coffee or tea drinker, but I am a cocoa drinker. So my thumbnail is like future goals, what I want in my life kind of thing. Hi, Athena. I was actually just thinking about you earlier today because I was like, I haven't seen a video from Athena in a while, and I was wondering if maybe YouTube had done its fancy thing where it unsubscribed me from your channel. And then I realized, no, you just haven't posted anything for a while. So hopefully you can get your desk cleaned off and it'll give you some motivation. I'm really hoping so because I miss seeing your videos. JC, hello, welcome. I am not streaming on my normal day or at my normal time. Alice is popping in from over on their stream. That's awesome. Stephanie is working on creating posts for the next few weeks. I had every intention of posting 3 days a week, and I haven't posted anything this week because of the fact that I've been so sick. I was supposed to publish a video 3 days ago. I haven't even edited it. I have a couple of film clips that I was supposed to finish for it, and I haven't done that. It's been great. Yes, I have the hack and snot. Everyone's saying hello. Alexa's here. Hello. Thank you. I'm hoping I'm over it soon. The problem is that as soon as I get off work today, I've got to take the youngin to a volleyball jamboree, so there's not going to be much rest for me today, unfortunately. It's all good, though. Sorry about that. Dealt with pneumonia. Ooh, I am so sorry. I'm still coughing and a little scratchy, close to recovery. I'm glad you're close to recovering, though. That is awesome. And I'm not going to lie, honestly, because I don't go to the doctor unless I'm like dying or unless my boss says you need to go to a doctor. I have no idea. I've had pneumonia in the past, and these are actually a lot of the same symptoms, but because I don't feel so bad that I've had to call out of work. I don't think it's pneumonia, but it wouldn't surprise me if I went to a doctor tomorrow and they'd be like, by the way, you have pneumonia. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. No, Laura is still here. Hello. I agree with JC. Laura is awesome. I don't see you a lot in my chats, and I can't attend your live streams because they're usually when I'm just starting my shift at work. But every time I see one of your videos, I'm like, oh, it's Laura. I love it. I've now submitted 4 flash fictions and 1 drabble in the last 2 days, working on a short. Now, Laura, you write in a completely different genre than I do, but at the same time, I'm like, where do you find all these submissions? Because you are always submitting stuff. I am here for it. I love it. But I'm just like, how do you find out about them? I have a contract that I have to read through and sign by Monday if I want to take part in an anthology that I randomly found on a Facebook post where someone else shared from a different group a few months ago. And now I'm part of that Facebook group. I went ahead and joined it. So now I'll get all the updates on their submissions. But at the same time, every once in a while, I see people who are in kind of different genres than I do talk about different anthology submissions. So I'm like, where are you guys finding these anthology submissions? I want to know so I can do more anthologies because I love anthologies. Alice is saying hi to JC. Laura's saying hi to JC. I had your stream on in the background while I was finishing up some stuff before I could come in here to start this stream. Hello. I am going to pronounce this wrong. Is it Nahalini? Nina? I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I am bad with names to begin with. But hello and welcome. Let's see. Glorious camera bomb from the baby girl. I think I saw the baby girl when I was trying to set up in here, but I had it muted at that point because I was trying to set up. Not the only ones that they're missing my views. Aww. Hopefully you get better soon, Athena. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I have not. Laura, have you featured some of your journals in your videos? Because like I said, I don't ever catch live streams. And there are so many videos these days that I put in a playlist and I don't go back and rewatch the live streams. So if they've only been featured in live streams, that's why I haven't seen them. I have seen clips of one of the journals because I remember her showing it on a video, or it was on a live stream that I just happened to catch one day. I don't remember which. I am trying not to cough. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I had messed up the stream. I didn't even know if anyone else had made it. But Stephanie and Raven, thank you. You're welcome. I will reach out to, I have the spreadsheet pulled up for the marathon. I will go ahead and drop a comment on it that your stream had to be shifted and with the new link so that the playlist can be updated tomorrow when either Sam or Rachel, because I know those two have been putting together the playlist. That way they can update it with the correct stream. I'll make sure I get that done. I've shown some off in live streams. I should do a massive flip. If you do a massive flip through video, I will be here for it. I've been bullet journaling for like 6 years. I have been bullet journaling since 2018. I don't know how many years that is off the top of my head, and I can't math right now. But every once in a while, I think about doing like a massive flip through of all the bullet journals, and then I think about how much work that would be, and I'm like, but do I really want to do that? Okay, good. You've already reached out. That's even better, honestly. You're good. All right, I've reached the end of the comments that I can see, and we're here to write. We're 10 minutes into this stream. We're going to go ahead and do a writing sprint. If you are new to my channel, the way I do it is I have this somewhere on the screen is a timer. Nihilina. 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 Say that 50 times fast. Ooh. I will try to get it right, though. Anyways, I have this timer on the screen. We go for 25 minutes. We'll do chatty breaks in between. The timer is set for 5 minutes, but I often pause it if we get some good conversations going. And while we are sprinting, I put up writing prompts for anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about. You don't have to write about it. You don't have to write at all if you're doing something else. No worries. And yeah, it's just there for inspiration if you need it. So I'm going to go ahead and put our first prompt up for anyone who wants it. And I've been using dialogue prompts lately because I am working on putting together a prompt book, a writing prompt book. No idea when that's coming out yet. There's some extra features that I wanted to add to it. All my prompts are chosen. I'm adding a whole bunch of extra stuff to it, though. So here's our first prompt. 25 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. There were a lot of comments that came through. Hold on, I got to scroll. Oh, googly moogly. All right. Okay. It might not have posted my comment, but I spelled out the website I go to for most of the open submissions. And I think there was a lot of talk about this because JC and Stephanie tried to help you out with posting the comment. It's not showing up in StreamYard. It might be showing up on YouTube itself because this is the first comment I see that talks about it. So, and then JC was asking questions about it, asking about, okay, let's see. And compile submissions for anthologies of magazines, all genres, published to death. Okay. It is a blog spot. Okay. Eccentric Raven is going to finish up the chapter they were revising. Awesome. Stephanie has also heard that website before. JC and Stephanie tried sharing the site, and I think they were successful. Wrong submenu. The huge list is the call for submissions. Okay. And they finally got the submissions page. Okay, that's cool. We got it. Whoa, teamwork. JC got the right website. Okay, nice. Alice is thanking them for the share. That is awesome. There's another website list I am going through right now. I'll email the link to JC. It's 41 themed calls. It's 41 themed calls for January. Wow. And JC went ahead and shared that one as well. Poem one caught my eye. Date has passed now. No. And because I saw how many comments were coming through and talking about being able to post links, I gave Laura wrench power so that she can post links whenever she wants to now. So awesome. Laura is the powerful one. This is what I use to find open submissions for pieces I already wrote if they were rejected for the initial themed anthology. Okay, that's cool. I like that you have multiple places that you go to for different things and that you don't give up on a piece. You search by word count limits and genre and pay rate. Nice. Eccentric Raven finished up rewrite goal for tonight. That's awesome. Congrats. I'm going to go write my journal for a bit. I am waiting for my journal to come. I've talked to Stephanie about this, but I ordered a journal. I think it's been almost 3 weeks because I want to say I ordered it before January. It still has not shipped yet. It will not ship until earliest next week. And I'm so mad about it. Oh, googly moogly. But hopefully I'll get it soon. Too tired to be creative right now, so I'm lost in the rabbit hole of submission possibilities. That is funny. I forgot about the first one you shared. I have it saved to my bookmarks. Oh, nice. And now I'm on my phone laying down, so I'm going to be silent because I finally slept. Nice. Prompt story is a little long for chat. 256 words. Nice. I'm working on a reading tracker right now. Last year, I used one from QWERTY. I used her I think it's her kit. Hardest reading challenge you will ever do. Her reading challenge that she made up and that she was doing, she created a spreadsheet for it. And that's what I was doing. I made a new spreadsheet that kind of takes pieces from her kit one. And I added a bunch of stuff that I wanted to track. And now I am taking all of my reading logs that I had on Notion, because Notion is just irritating me. There's some things that I wanted to do that it won't do, and it's just irritating me. So that's what I've been working on, is trying to transfer my reading logs from Notion to my spreadsheet. That's what I've been working on. Your word count reminded me. That's why I still have that up. Athena got stamps picked out and put together for a while now, and I'm looking through all of my stickers for my planner. And we're going to pause this timer. Ha 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 ha. Because I want to get through these comments. Ooh, a mafia romance. Nice. Lord never gives up. Sometimes I can't find a home for a story, so it gets to be one of the new to the world stories in my collection. So it's a mix of previously published and never before seen stories. I love that idea. Isn't that what Tiny Shivers is? Because you write in a genre that's like not one I typically read, I don't have a copy of Tiny Shivers yet. Though during Halloween, October, October is when I start really reading horror, because that's just when I read horror and watch horror. So I might pick up Tiny Shivers then, especially since I'll be doing a lot of traveling in October. So might get to it. But isn't that what... Oh, I think you already answered it. Hold on. Yep. Okay, cool. Yes. There are some things that I know can happen with spreadsheets that Notion can't do. And yes, it is very much irritating me. So I am switching my reading log to spreadsheets, which is going to be a long process, but eventually I will be satisfied. Maybe. There's a song from Hamilton that I heard the other day, and I was like, dang it, it's me and Notion in my spreadsheets right now, talking about the song is Satisfied, and talking about how you'll never be satisfied. I was like, dang it, that's my feelings right now. I feel attacked. Oh, Tiny Shivers has 101 stories. Wow. Only had about 34 stories published in anthologies and magazines. Also, a few of them didn't make the cut for Tiny Shivers, so it's not even all of my written work. That is awesome, though. I'm still in the process of like digitizing a bunch of short stories that I had handwritten. It's a work in progress. But when I wrote down, I think I had my notebook with me. When I wrote down how many short stories I've actually written, I think the list was like over 200 long. Oh, I broke it up by year that I wrote them. Dang it. So I don't have the actual numbers. Okay, hold on. I can do math. I have a calculator. I can do math. 19, 53, 43, 51, 5, 42. The Answer Life, the Universe, and Everything. 4, 1, 1, 2. That one's not accurate. Let's delete that. 2024, I had only just started writing stuff in there, and I've written more. So that's wrong. 219. I have 219 stories, but you write a lot of like flash fiction, which I think are less than 1,000 words, 100 words. I think it's 1,000 words because I think a drabble is less than 100 words, and I think my shortest piece is 500 words. No, my shortest piece is 300 words because there was an LGBT anthology where they do a contest every year. They have a theme that they go with, and they have a one-word theme, and you're supposed to write a 300-word submission for that. And the top like 20 contest winners get published in an anthology. And I've submitted to that one a couple of times. But that's my shortest work, is 300 words, I think. So you write a lot more shorter pieces than I do. That's awesome. I think the youngest and I are going to watch Hamilton again. And when she finishes her volleyball season. Oh, goodness. I read a ton of drabbles, 100 words exactly, and my flash fictions are less than 1,000 words. Okay, short stories are mostly less than 5,000 words. And see, my short stories these days are anywhere from 10 to 15,000 words. Because apparently I don't know how to write an actual short story, a short story. But before 2020, all of mine were less than 3,000 words. All of my short stories were less than 3,000 words. So that 219 stories that I was talking about, none of them are less than 300, but none of them are more than 3,000 words each. So there's not even a million words there between all of them. So, all right, I reached the end of the comments. We're going to go ahead and start our next sprint because we're only on here for a couple of hours. I think my time ends at 2 o'clock 2 o'clock my time. before we switch to going over to Heather's channel. So let's do another sprint. Let me get the next prompt up for anyone who wants to write it. You don't have to, not a requirement. And if you're new to my channel, I do the prompts every time. So one of these days, what I will do is go back through all of my videos. I used to keep very good track of the prompts so that anyone who wanted a list could have it. I haven't been doing that lately. I need to fix that. But here we go. We're going to do this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that's time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. There is a lot of activity in the comments. Oh boy, I can't even keep up with it. All right, let's see if I can go back to where I left off. Usually I mark it. I haven't been doing that, and that's probably a bad idea. Oh, for those of you who are just jumping in, I am getting over being sick. So if I'm coughing a lot, if I'm sneezing a lot, I apologize. I know there was some comments about me chugging water, but honestly, I think I've drunk my body weight in water. It's not really helping. In fact, actually, it's making it worse. I think that's actually where I stopped. Let's see. Right here. Okay. My short story is just under 8K. Everyone was telling me to get some water, and I was like, I promise I'm drinking water. It's not helping. What's not helping is the fact that I am talking a lot. And that's actually making it worse. Stephanie's going to get some sleep. You're probably already gone, but if you're not, have a good night. I don't blame you for wanting to go get some sleep. Athena's chugging water for me. Oh, I did say goodnight to Stephanie. Okay, I knew I said goodnight to someone. I didn't know who it was. Hello there, booking it with Atia. I probably am pronouncing that wrong. I apologize if I am. Mr. Mittens. Let's see. Lots of conversation. Oh, Margaret, hello. Happy midnights. Laura, if you need to go get some sleep, I do not blame you. Go ahead and get some sleep. I do not expect anyone to stay past their bedtimes. Go rest. I honestly, to be fair, during my lunch break here at work, this whole week, because I've been sick, I have set an alarm on my phone, turned off the lights, and taken a nap. I'm in a room with a couch. I'm pretty certain this is where one of the therapists works. There is a couch in here. I have been turning off the light and taking my happy ass and taking a nap on my breaks usually this whole week. Today's the first day I have not. So if you need to go sleep, I do not blame you. And you stream in 5 hours. Go to sleep. Margaret just had her first dinner party in 5 years. Don't make me laugh. Smoke Alarm was a paid actor in my Under the Sink Flood. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. But Laura's right. At least it was eventful. Bean has learned to be antisocial from me and hid under the bed the whole time. Is Bean a cat or a dog, out of curiosity? I am assuming a cat, but as someone who has both cats and dogs, I can't be certain because of names. And I don't remember seeing Bean on any of the videos I've watched before. So, fire and water present, just need earth and air. Then we'll have all 4 elements and we'll be the avatar. Company was marvelous, though. That's awesome. I'm glad. Agreeing me about going to bed. I've been giving lots of wrenches to people who I thought already had wrenches. Like, Margaret, I know I've given you a wrench in the past. I know I have, because I did for AWC. And I remember someone mentioning in my video that you didn't have wrench power. And I thought I gave it to you then, too. I'm so confused. Welcome to my life. I really hope the anatomist gets accepted into the publication I submitted to 2 months ago. Got 1 more month to wait and see. I do not like the waiting game either. Just stopping by to see who was up. Like it was just 1 more chat break, then I'll go to sleep. Probably. You should go to sleep. I'm here advocating for sleep. JC is always up at 3 a.m. because like JC's bedtime is like 6 a.m. And I can't say anything because I work nights. So like my bedtime is 8 a.m. usually. However, tomorrow is Saturday and the Childling has a jamboree, a volleyball jamboree today. It's today now, I guess. So like I'm not going to get sleep because I am playing chauffeur because my husband has work and we only have 1 vehicle. So I've actually got to leave work, pick him up, come back, finish my shift here at work, and then I have to take her to her jamboree. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Saturday is going to be a very long day. And as soon as all the events are done, I don't care what time it is. My happy ass is going to sleep. I will miss all of tomorrow evening's or tonight's streams, Saturday's streams, because I will be busy for the most part. And then I will be sleeping for the other part. I'm always up at 3 a.m. Usually go up until 6, 5. Okay. Not going to make it to the next chat break, but hell, I hope you have a good night. Good night, Margaret. Oh, it's supposed to be. JC. To be fair, if I actually went to bed when I wanted to go to bed, I would be going to bed at like 7 a.m. and it's usually closer to 8, 9 a.m. So I feel that. Yay! Yes, JC is awesome. Laura messaged me her story. I will read it. However, I am unable to read it at work because of their networks. It has Instagram and Facebook and all them blocked. So, and for some reason, my phone's not letting me open the link. It's being weird. So, and I mentioned that in the comments section. Okay, let's see. I've got a few more comments left, and then we will do this last sprint. And I think we'll be wrapping up right around the same time Heather's going to start her stream. Baby girl's demanding snuggles, so switching to phone. Sitting here watching Outlander. Haven't watched in a long time. And since I don't sleep, might as well watch it. Oh, are you dealing with insomnia, Athena? I'm okay with you guys being chatty. It's just that means I sometimes have to like sum up and skip comments, which I don't necessarily like to do, but I love that everyone's like chatting in the comments. I am here for it. I love going back and reading through the different, like sometimes I get distracted from working on and come back and read the chat. Even if I don't actually comment on the chat, I read it. I actually had a kid I'm due today and the bubbles helped the cough. So I said I've been drinking my body weight in water. I think I deserve, this is the first monster I've had all week. You guys would be super proud of me because I have a monster almost every day. So it's the first one I've had. Because when I first got sick and my throat was sore, it hurt to drink anything. Water felt like someone was stabbing me with icicles and like it was freezing cold and it just hurt and it burned. So, and tea, I'm not a tea drinker, but I drink tea every once in a while when I'm feeling sick. And even that was burning my throat. Like I was not having a good time this week. I'm still here writing in my journal. Nice to rant about my day on paper. I feel that. What are bedtimes? We don't need no stinking bedtimes. I don't know them. Bean is a cat. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't positive. Someone who, when they are sick, usually tends to sleep a lot, and for some odd reason has not. Like this has been like the worst week to be sick, because I'm pretty darn certain I know why I'm sick. 2 reasons. Sunday going into Monday, they changed my husband's shift and he had to go into work an hour earlier. And you would think that would mean that I would go to bed earlier so that I could take him to work because I needed the vehicle. No. I dealt with the first case of insomnia on Sunday night and I stayed up all day, Sunday night into Monday. And then I didn't sleep Monday at all, like except for maybe 30-minute naps here and there throughout the day. And then I had to work. So my only sleep was really my nap on the couch in here. So I have been dealing with sickness, which I'm pretty certain was brought on by 2 things. The insomnia that I first dealt with on Sunday night, and then the cold because our weather has been like we've gotten snow and ice all week. We went from having like 70-degree weather, 80-degree weather almost some days, and then it just dropped into the negatives like overnight, it felt like. And we've been dealing with snow and ice all week. So it's been fantastic. Like I know why I'm sick. I just don't have to like it. But I'm pretty certain sleep has a bit of insomnia has a bunch to do with it too. Oh, Roy was barking in his sleep. I love that. I don't remember. I just streamed after Alice. Like I know Alice just streamed. Ooh, cranberry apple. I think I have some white grape juice at home. It's been in my cabinet for a while though, so I gotta double check it. I love apple cider. I don't know if I have apple cider. I might have to check. Not insomnia per se. I'm not working at the moment. Oh no. Hoot hoot. What'd I do? Oh, are you talking about the insomnia? It doesn't happen very often, but every once in a blue moon, usually with weather changes, honestly, I get bouts of insomnia. Nothing that has ever actually been officially diagnosed, because I haven't been officially diagnosed with anything, but like I track it every once in a while and I have seen like patterns. So usually when there's been like big weather changes where we've gone from like 70s to negatives, that's when I get sick and have bouts of insomnia. So like this whole week has been rough with both, because I think this whole week from Sunday night to tonight, I've had a total of maybe 24 hours of sleep total, because I'm not sleeping a lot despite being sick. Like I said, that's the unusual part, because usually when I'm sick, I get a lot more sleep and I just haven't been. So, ugh. All this not talking. I have tried. Like, I have been laying in bed. It's just that it's like one of those things where you're laying in this, staring at the ceiling, twiddling your thumbs, going do 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 do. Like, that's what it's been. That's what that time was for. All right, I've reached the end of the comments. I'm going to mark my place. We're going to do one last sprint. That's all we have time for before it's time for Heather's stream. I really need a cough. Here is our final prompt for tonight. If you've been around my channel for a while, usually you know that I like to do 4 sprints, but because this one is a time slotted event related stream, I got to cut it short. Sorry. So one more sprint. I know that some of you are going to bed. So here we go. Here's our final prompt for this stream. And you don't have to write on it if you don't want to. It's just there if you need some inspiration. And we are going to start as soon as I find my timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that's time, everyone. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. There was a lot of activity in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and close the cat timer because that's the last sprint we're doing. Got about 10 minutes before Heather starts her stream, and I believe she was in the comment section. I will link her stream. Give me just a second. I think I've already got it copied. Yes, okay. Here is the link to Heather's stream, which is the next one if you are not following the playlist. I also have a link to the playlist in the description if you're interested in just clicking that, so it automatically jumps you to the next video. I was still working on the spreadsheet, transferring my reads from Notion to the spreadsheet. I'm still fighting coughing. I'm still fighting sniffling. It's been great. All right, let me see. Okay, I found where I stopped on the comments. Laura being sarcastic and doing comments. JC, did you teach her how to do that? Because you do that too. I called Laura out for not sleeping because it's way past Laura's bedtime, considering the fact that she's got to stream at 5 hours. Hopefully she's gone to bed now. I've been chastised. Going to sleep now. Okay, cool. I did tell her good night, but I didn't know if she actually went to bed. Nihilina is saying good night to those who are going to sleep. Alice was commenting to JC they don't stream again until 11 tonight. I'm so happy you have a free day because you took up so many slots, Alice, that I was just like, girl, why are you trying to kill yourself? And if you need to take a break, let me know because I should be better by tomorrow evening. And 11 o'clock Eastern time is actually the time slot I normally stream on Saturday evenings. No. Because I stream anywhere from 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 11 or midnight Eastern. So, yeah, pretty close. Excuse me. Emmy is saying hi. Hello. Angel is also saying hello. And JC agrees. Alice deserves the rest. They've been streaming nonstop every once in a while, especially in the evenings when there hasn't been a lot of people taking the slots for the marathon. I know Sam's already talking about doing this again next year, and if she does, I am going to ask for that week off so I can take more slots during the evening as long as I'm not sick. I really hate being sick, and I have been sick all week. I'm so done with being sick. Let's see. Emmy, since I managed to get quietly to the end of the stream, will lurk. Angel asking how the writing is doing. Heather popping in. Heather is next to stream. So if you want to hop on over to that, it should. If you're on the playlist, it'll automatically hop you over. It's all good. Need to get to writing. I think for the next break party, I'm going to talk to everyone about some serious stuff with mental health with writing my next break party. I unfortunately will not be there for that one. I don't think. I am streaming Sunday morning. It is 5 my time, but I don't know what time that is for you, Angel. And I think you're talking Eastern. So if you're talking Eastern, probably, that is 11 p.m. Saturday for me. So had to do quick math there. My math is not mathing right. Ooh, JC got 11K overall this week. That's awesome. And I completely agree. Mental health is very important. Heather is setting up to smash out the next section of editing. Awesome. Eccentric Raven, you are probably already gone. If you are not, have a good night. Thank you for joining me. Everyone's saying good night. Angel said 2025 started good for me. Now someone has purchased from my Etsy shop for book covers. Awesome. Congrats. Athena is doing diamond art. I think it's hilarious that both you and Angel have your names start with A and Angel has an F, but you have a G, but both of you are using your initials in your image. So for a minute there, I thought it was the same person commenting. This is what I get for not being able to read. Let me know never. Oops. Laura is sassy all on her own. We're never sarcastic here. I actually used to keep cough drops here at work. I don't know where my cough drops went. I either used the last of them or someone took them out of my locker. We've recently had some people diving into lockers that aren't theirs. So I have been working here 4 years now, and I only just now started locking my locker. I've had the lock on it, but it's been like open. Within the past 2 weeks, I've had to lock my locker because some of the food I've stashed for me in case like I don't get a chance to eat before coming to work, or I eat, but it's like my stomach's like, feed me now, must be blood, must be fresh. So that I've had something to eat basically. But yeah. Yeah, because I doubt I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers before then. So if she's doing this again next year, I will be all for it. I will take the time off. I mean, I'm a very violent person. If I find out for positive who is taking food from my locker, because here's the thing. I would bring in food and I would keep it in the community fridge. And I told everyone, I was like, just tell me when it's getting low so I can replace it, or like so I don't come into no food one day. On 3 separate occasions, no one told me it was going low. I would get here. I was feeling nauseous because I hadn't had a chance to eat, and I would go in the freezer thinking I would have food, and it would be empty. And I'm like, motherfuckers. Urgh! So yeah, that's why I started putting it in my locker instead. And I stopped bringing in stuff that had to be in the fridge for that exact reason. And then people started going into other people's lockers, and so now I'm locking my locker. And it's like, oh. But yeah, if I find out who it is, I have a suspicion I know who it is, but everyone else is like, nah, it's not that person, it's this person. I'm like, I don't think it's that person. I think it's someone else. So until I can prove it, fingers are staying attached, but all bets are off once I can prove it. I've been told that if you bite down fingers, they snap. Like, yes, they do. I may know from the nurses that work here and some of the stories they have told. Also, like, having had similar experience with horses, there's a reason you're supposed to feed horses with your palm flat and not fingers spread apart, because horses and ponies especially, we bred and raised Shetland ponies, they don't know the difference between fingers and carrots, and they will bite you. And that shit hurts. Oh. Ooh, I'm all for a good glitter bomb. If I didn't have to clean it up afterwards, I would totally trap my locker with a glitter bomb. All right. I have made it to the end of the comments. JC is laughing. And I am getting so sick to the point where I'm like coughing after every word, or feel like I have to cough after every word. In 2 more minutes, Heather streams. I have got to get back to work. I've got 2 hours left, 3 hours left, 3 hours left. So, I will be trying to get some rest. I just don't know when that's going to be today. So, that's fun. I've heard some horror stories about that with HR, though, as far as putting lactose in the food. But anyways. All right, stop talking. Get your drink, get better. I will. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Have fun with the rest of the marathon. I will be streaming again on Sunday. Hopefully I'm feeling a lot better. And even if I'm not, I will be in the comfort of my own home. And in between, like during sprints, I will turn off my camera and take a nappy nap. So thank you for joining me today. I usually stream Saturday evenings at either 9 or 10 p.m. Mountain time, depending on how I feel. And I post videos when I post them. Go on and hop on over to Heather's stream so that you can continue with the marathon. Anyways, I will see you all another time. Sunday. I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye, everyone. Let me go ahead. Hit that button. I see lots of to-do. Milk with honey. That's a new one. I'm going to have to try that. I've done honey with cinnamon before, but I'm going to have to try some new stuff. All right. Now I'm going to end the stream. Bye, everyone.